Hey Casey, this is Jessica from Peterson SEO. Thank you so much for speaking with me today. And here is that custom video that I promised. We're just going to go over a few tips that's going to help you to increase your online visibility and help you get more of those organic leads. So as you can see, we are on your website. I love that you're making it easy for people to reach out to you. That's great. Um, let's see. Veteran owned company. I love that. Thank you so much for your service. Not only are we passionate about helping small businesses grow, but I'm even more passionate about helping veteran owned small businesses. So, that's great. Thank you so much for your service. Let's see. So, this is great. Looks like you have, the processes down and some good information on the restoration process, which is good. When it comes to ranking your website, though, content is key. So the more information you have, the better. But it also needs to be based around those local buyer intent keywords. Those are going to be the keywords that people are actively searching for your services. And being an emergency restoration service company, you have less to worry about and conversion of leads, but you do need to be found. You need to be easily accessible when your customers are searching for those services when they're having those emergencies. So it's going to be really important to work on your content strategy. Google really likes to see a minimum of 1,000 to 1,500 words on your homepage, going after those keywords. And that breaks down to about 150 words for every keyword you're trying to target. You need to make sure that you do have separate pages for every specific service you offer, as well as your service areas. Every city that you service that has any type of search volume, you're going to need separate pages so that you can focus on those keywords and be found in those locations easily when Google indexes you. Um, Google does not rank based on appearance. They actually have robots that go out and index each one of these pages, pulling your content and your keywords so that they can put you in front of those customers. This is probably your number one competitor in your service area, Dalworth. They have a pretty massive website, tons of content. They're really driving home these buyer intent keywords, which you should be replicating on your website. Um, they've got tons and tons of pages, and they've got tons and tons of service areas. So you really only need to compete for the home page and the service pages and service area pages in the areas that you're servicing. Um, but they really going hard on those keywords and those services. They have tons of content. There's tons of interlinking between pages. And in just the North Texas area, you can see all the different communities they service. You can see how these are hyperlinks. Those are separate pages for each location, which is allowing them to rank and to be number one in each location. So they're one of the first people that people call. So in order to beat these guys, you're going to have more content. You're going to have separate pages for your services, and you're really going to have to work on those keywords so that you can apply backlinks to them and be ranked for those. Um, this is a program called Ahrefs that helps us to analyze how your website performs. As you can see, you're ranked 5 out of 100, which means that Google just doesn't have much trust in your website. And that's because of your referring domains and backlinks. You just don't really have any. You have 6. You need a lot of backlinks, and you need a lot more than your top competitors. But not all backlinks are created equal. So you need to make sure you're going out and getting those high authority backlinks. Um, and then when you work on your content strategy, um, you'll be able to be indexed for more keywords, because right now you only have 2. And so you're seeing 0 traffic to your website. And with your website being 70% of where organic traffic and leads are coming from, your website is really critical. And there's thousands of possible search volume here that could be making its way to your website. So it's really important to work on these strategies. When we look at Dalworth, they got over 4,500 backlinks. You can see their scores are 39. This is a perfect ratio. And that's because of these backlinks. So you're going to need more backlinks. Now, some of these backlinks are they service multiple states. So some of these backlinks probably go to other areas that you don't service. But in general, you need to have more backlinks and better quality backlinks. And because they have hundreds of pages, they're being able to get indexed for over 2,400 keywords. So they're seeing over 2,700 people organically each and every month to their website. So these guys are doing very, very well. And it just kind of shows you how much potential value you could have if you work on that content and backlink strategy. Now, what a backlink is when one website links to your website and then drives traffic to your website. Google likes this because it's like a popularity contest. So the more relevant these backlinks are to your services, the more authority it's going to give you and the higher it's going to rank you. And it's really important that you're going after do follow backlinks and not no follow backlinks, because those will actually share their power and help you rank even faster. And the last point I want to mention is that these backlinks need to be tied to your keywords, so that you can rank for those keywords and be found for those services and service areas. And finally, the last thing I want to discuss is the Google Maps section or Google My Business page. Your goal should be to be in the top 3 of this section for your service areas and services keywords. 30% of people come directly to the maps and won't go any further. So if you're not in the top 3, you're giving those leads to your competitors. In order to be in the top 3, there's many factors, but the biggest one is citations, which is the name of your business, your address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a variety of places like Yelp, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Yellow Pages, Dex, etc. So you need a lot more of those than your top competitors. And when you follow these tips that I've provided you today, your website can be number 1 across Google in your service areas for your keywords. So I know you're probably wondering, well, what do I do now? Well, you can take this information I've provided and apply it yourself. And that's completely okay, because this is just free education. I just ask you to go ahead and give me some feedback and let me know what you thought of this video. However, if you would like help getting some of this stuff done, go ahead and give us a call at the number on your screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.